gentlemen, welcome to downtown New Bedford, where this is one heck of a celebratory weekend. How many of you came last night to Downtown 50s Night? Amen is what I say to that. And believe it or not, Downtown 50s Night is going to continue tonight, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon, and next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because we have Grease playing in the theater. So come down, get tickets. How many people have tickets for Grease tonight? Wow, that's great. I would like to introduce right now your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Good Morning on WBSM, the one, the only, the original Phil Paleologus.
Absolutely a celebratory, wonderful 2 days. You know, 50s Night brings the community together. And the reason that community comes together is because of one person that we are honoring tonight. Joe Jesus. We have a lot to say about Joe, so let's begin. First of all, this is a city of beauty, a city of history, and tonight, a city of 50s spirit. Please welcome the mayor of our city, the Honorable Jon Mitchell.
All right. Who here was at 50s Night last night? Raise your hand. We had a good turnout, so it's 50s. Let's call it 50s week this week. This is great. So this is very exciting. There's a lot to celebrate tonight. This is yet another installment of the fabulous work of Armin and George in New Bedford Festival Theater, or as Armin likes to say, New Bedford Festival Theater. Yes, we love it. New Bedford Festival Theater. Yes. So I want to. There are two groups I want to really praise tonight. Three, actually, lots of folks. I want to really thank the Zeiterion, Rosemary Gill, Justin, and everybody else who's on the board. All the work they've done to make this happen. This is really cool stuff. It really is. I want to thank Armin and George for being Armin and George. Year in and year out. Let's hear it. So I can't, as the mayor, the longer I'm in office, the longer I grow to appreciate the need, the imperative, the necessity in order for cities to thrive, for people to come forward with ideas and institutionalize them. If you've got a great idea, bring it ahead and make it happen. And New Bedford Festival Theater is a great example of an idea that started a quarter of a century ago and longer. The two legendary theater teachers at New Bedford High School turning their talent toward the entire community. And what Armin and George have done is nothing short of spectacular in New Bedford, bringing Broadway quality production to our city. I love it when New Bedford can do something really big that people don't expect. We tout things like green energy and the fishing industry and lots of other things to other places, and people say, wow, I can't believe that happens in New Bedford. Well, New Bedford Festival Theater is one of those examples where New Bedford punches above its weight, where New Bedford does something really, really big and excellent. And people say, wow, I can't believe that's New Bedford. Well, that's right, it is New Bedford. And New Bedford Festival Theater, with all the awards they've received over the years, is just that. Excellence happens in this city, and excellence happens right here, right now at the Zeiterion. Has been happening for a lot of years with New Bedford Festival Theater. So Armin and George, I can't thank you enough for making it happen for us. A full century plus. Thank you. Thank you for making our city think big and act big and perform on a big stage, because what you're going to see here, you'd have to pay 5 times as much to see it on Broadway. That level of quality. The other thing I wanted to say tonight is, again, in the vein of a big idea pursued relentlessly is what Joe Jesus has done for a long time for our community. Not just with 50s night, which is fabulous, which is still, with those cards right there, still going on for 2 nights, Joe. This is great. But just being somebody who's been willing to take risks, being somebody who's wanted to do things big to make the community look good. You know, I was reading the Spinner publication, the Spinner magazine, the Spinner publications, second volume of their history of New Bedford, showing the drag races used to do in the North End back when I was a toddler. Things have been happening. Joe has been at the tip of the spear in making New Bedford look good for 5 decades. And 50s night, if you were here last night, as so many of you were, saw New Bedford in the most favorable light, where we had folks who were just really happy to be part of the community. So many of you who are here, like my parents, on Thursday nights in the summertime, seeing what being downtown on a Thursday night and all the energy that comes with it. It's great stuff, and Joe has been keeping it going for a long time. Joe's been making New Bedford great. To quote a political candidate out there, Joe's been making New Bedford great for 5 decades. Right, Phil? Yes. And we are so pleased that he makes that happen. And the energy, our city thrives because of the energy that Joe brings and that so many others bring to it. Armin and George, Phil, so many others, too many to name. That's what it takes to make a strong community. Step forward with a great idea, make it happen, and stick with it. And that's what Joe has done. So Joe, thank you. Thank you so much. We have a proclamation with your name on it tonight. I'm so proud to be the mayor, to give you this tonight, to say thanks for making it happen. It's a great night in New Bedford, everybody. Have a great time in Greece tonight. You're going to enjoy the show, and thanks for being so supportive. Joe, this is for you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so very, very much. Just to tell you before we welcome our state representative and then hear from 2 people who have done so much for the richness and culture of our city, I just want to briefly go down a list of some of the things that Joe Jesus has been a part of, and this is why we're actually honoring Joe for being the nexus, for being an idea man, for being an entrepreneur. Are you ready, folks? Joan Ann's Restaurant, the Gift Box, the Bristol Building, the Last Laugh, Louise Bouterie, Archer Kent, Pawtucket Pawnbrokers, the famous Peanut Shop, First Senior Center in town, Joe Jesus, 50s Cruise Night, MDA, Make-A-Wish, Women's Center, Veterans Transition House, the Easter Seals, Girl Scouts, Neediest Family Fund, Salvation Army. I'll have more after we welcome our state representative, who has so much more to continue as we celebrate 50s night and honor Joe Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tony Cabral, our state representative and family.
Okay, well, good evening. I'm going to be short. I think the mayor said everything already about Joe, so I don't know if there is anything else left. And with Phil, what else is there to say about Joe? We know Joe has been a wonderful person, as you know. He's someone who has dedicated lots of time to make New Bedford a great place for all of us to live and raise our families. Well, I thought it was important on this particular evening to also not only recognize the contribution of the New Bedford Festival Theater. What's going on? Might be my own electricity, making conflict with the electricity of the microphone. But you know, Joe has been doing this 50 nights for a long, long time. If you were here last night, it was a wonderful turnout. It was not about just the cars, but the people, Union Street and Purchase Street, and all of the historical district was packed with people, and that's what we want to have. I wish we had that every night, but at least on AHA nights and in the summer, it's wonderful to see so many people walking around, so many families walking around. So thank you to the New Bedford Festival Theater for continuing the 50s throughout this week and next weekend. And I think, Joe, you know, you deserve every single accolade that has been given here to you and throughout your life. We want to thank from the bottom of our hearts all your work on behalf of all of us for this city. And I bring with me a citation from the House of Representatives to recognize all your contributions. So instead of reading it, you want me to read it, Joe? No. Here it is. Joe, congratulations. Thank you. And keep going. We don't want you to quit. Joe wants me to read it, okay? And it goes this way. Hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers sincerest congratulations to Joe Jesus in recognition of the anniversary of the 50s night and for your countless contributions and dedication to promoting 1950s Americana to the citizens of Greater New Bedford. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all your endeavors. Given this 22nd day of July 2016 at the State House, Boston, Massachusetts, signed by Robert A. DeLeo, Speaker of the House, and offered by myself, Tony Cabral. Once again, Joe, congratulations, and thank you very much for all your efforts and all your work. Okay?
26 years of bringing beauty and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. If Joe is the angel of downtown, we are talking about the archangels of New Bedford in our culture. Please welcome Armand Marchand, the executive producer, and George Charbonneau, artistic director of New Bedford Festival Theater.
Thank you, Phil. This is a great, great opening night for Festival Theater. And you know, for years, I used to say to George, when we end up doing Grease, we have to salute Joe Jesus. And it's interesting because Phil was calling up all kinds of angels and archangels, but one of the things I'm going to say is for Joe Jesus, that we are, you and George and I, in show business. I've seen your cars, I've seen some of the outfits you wear. You're in showbiz. And he dresses like Mr. Showbiz, and he is. Who else could bring, I don't know, was it 7,000 or 8,000 people to town in one night? You did. So I always stand in awe of that. You tie up the traffic forever, but we enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to ask George, our artistic director, to read to you from the plaque. The New Bedford Festival Theater tonight salutes Mr. Downtown, Joe Jesus. George, would you read this?
New Bedford Festival Theater honors Joe Jesus with the Spirit of New Bedford Award for his tireless dedication to Downtown 50s Night, this night of July 22nd, 2016. Joe, you deserve this and a lot more. Thank you so much.
You know, I'd like to thank everybody, but you know the way they're talking 50 years, 5 decades, you got to realize, I just turned 50 28 years ago, so it wasn't that long ago. And I brought up 2 cutie pies with me. I want you to meet my little great-grandson and great-granddaughter. Say hi.
Hi. Hello.
All right, you know, as you know, you can look back on the years and just be so content or whatever is taking place. Actually, you know what I would like you to do? Dawn and Ashley, I'd like you to come up, please. My 2 granddaughters, fortunately, we've lost my daughters a couple of years ago, but my 2 granddaughters both live out of town, and they do a tremendous job in supporting what I do. And my friend Donna Booley, I don't know if you people know Donna, and my sister Helen. Helen, can you come up for a minute? Donna, why don't you come up? I would like to just show you my background. It's like Everybody needs somebody to get them going. You know, you can wish for things and hope for things, but if you really don't get down and really do it, it's not going to happen. Prayers are great, but you got to follow through when you pray. You got to follow through and make it happen. You can't pray and hope. You got to pray and know. My oldest granddaughter, Dawn.
Hello. Hello.
And here's my sister Helen.
Hello.
And my lovely little friend Donna.
Hi, everyone.
And I would like to thank everybody. I really appreciate it, because this is what makes everybody go. Family means everything. Not the only thing, everybody. It's everything. And when you've got the love and the power of family, you've got the world by the strings. Mandy, don't laugh. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, an honor well deserved. Armin and George, Your Honor, Mayor, State Representative, family. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Jesus, who is the spirit of New Bedford.
No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back. Get back. Oh.